So in the UK we have 15 inspirational, distinctive, important national parks that represent all major kinds of habitat in the UK, but 10% of England is urban habitat. And London is the most biologically diverse region in the UK, and the really great thing about cities is that whereas in rural national parks you might go and try not to do any harm, in a city, because we've already done a lot of harm, we can actually make the city far wilder, far greener. So this place, Barnes Wetland Centre, used to be an industrial site 30 years ago. Now it's a triple SI, and I think we can apply the same thinking to our gardens right across the city. We start thinking about the landscape differently. And ultimately, the reason for doing that, yes, it's for nature, but it's about improving our mental health, our physical health, opportunities for children to learn, to connect with nature, to make our city more resilient against climate change and issues around flooding. So a lot of very strong reasons for doing it.
We've got a lot of making up to do in London, basically. All these areas where we destroyed all the wildlife in the past, we can bring it back into a positive thing, simply protecting the spaces that we all have.
Yeah, it's definitely part of that, but it's also a recognition that Londoners have a very long and proud tradition of protecting and celebrating urban nature. So when the Romans first arrived 2,000 years ago, they were enclosing green spaces, protecting green spaces. And the reason why the capital is 47% green space with 3,000 parks is precisely because we have a very long, proud tradition of millions of people, thousands of organisations looking after them. And I think we can do more.
Oh yeah, definitely. So here at Barnes, we've seen hundreds and hundreds of different species of birds and otters.
Yep.
Are there any particular things you'd like to see more of in London? Animals, flies?
Oh, look, I mean, everyone knows the story of hedgehogs and their decline, which is really sad. I think we definitely need to turn that around. But otters are wonderful animals, and we've got some fantastic rivers in London. And if we can bring otters back into the Thames and up our rivers in a really strong way, then that'll be symbolic of having clean, unpolluted rivers. That'll be a joy for people to watch. And a great mammal to have in our landscape far more.
Yeah, they're fantastic. So as Mayor, is there anything you're asking the mayoral candidates to do? You're meeting all of us, I think.
So making London the world's first national park city, step one is to get the political support and legitimacy we need to make London a national park city. That's partially about asking 2/3 of London's electoral wards to declare their support. So far we've got 100 wards, we need about 300 more.
Yeah.
And the mayor. So if you become mayor of London, it'll be fantastic to have your support in, firstly, giving the legitimacy to make London a national park city, but then secondly, seeing that as a lens for all other decisions when it comes to gardens, planning, transport, education, all these decisions, thinking about it through this lens of a future national park city that is a healthier city for all.
So basically everything the mayor does, look at ways in which we can make London more of a national park city, improve what's going on.
Precisely. Nothing small, nothing
Great.
big. Thank you very much.